Then they start, and at this point, one person, the Alvarez, and we all know who that is, stayed behind according to the law to help starting to prepare. And then in 1716, more families came in, another 12. So there's theoretically a total of 24. And when you read through the journals, you see that they're saying, as they're coming back, that they were meeting up with people that were already there. Why? Because they stayed as part of these expeditions. And then in 1780, the remainder of the total 30 arrived, and so then they had the official ceremony to establish San Antonio. They declared certain leaders as native governors, and the 23 chiefs from Rancheria Grande on September 8th on September 3rd come to San Antonio, and they basically choose their leader, which was El Cuyon, who was then named Juan Rodriguez, and the person over in Punta de los Rios was Juan Sabiata. But Juan Rodriguez, Martin de Alarcon names him native governor of Rancheria Grande, and then he immediately take off to the Rancheria Grande area to give out the gifts as part of the official ceremonies. So these are legal binding requirements that they had to do. That's part of why they have the overall journals that we read all the time. Now, over at Rancheria Grande, we've done archaeology over there. This is just one of the native village sites that we excavated. And I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention because it gives us an idea of what the area was like before the Spaniards came. What they did ceremonially with the construction of their houses and how they behaved in terms of what's left in the archaeological record. So we see the yellow circles are the post holes for a latter period, early historic period, and the red circles are for much earlier, and they're spaced further apart. Either way, they all had some sort of red hematitic sandstone at the base that was purposely placed there, with either in some cases with a stone flake, and always a dedication object. And I've spoken with Dr. Mariah Wade over at UT Austin about the significance of the color. In the earlier post holes, the stones, the pebbles are white. They're like white polished pebbles, and they're quartzite. And it's not part of the sandy soil. There aren't small little quartzite pebbles. This was specifically placed there in the hole, in the post hole. In latter period post holes, it's either red to pinkish to dark, almost black. But these are still what Southwestern archaeologists call dedication objects. They were meant to imbue spirituality into the house, and according to the Coahuiltecans, they believed that everything had life, even the house. It had a birth and a death, and they would ceremonially bring it to life and ceremonially put it back into the earth. I bring that up because it's very important, because we're finding the same things here in San Antonio. So here is one of the darker pebbles. Here is one of the pink pebbles. These are some of the things that was found in some of the areas and the post holes. But here is an image that we were able to get as we excavated a post hole. You see the red hematitic sandstone with a blade embedded into the pole. So it was obviously put in there, embedded into the pole as they right before they put it down, and at some point it falls over, it burns, and it chars everything, and right around a year as we excavated, there was a white pebble. So this is on one of the red post holes. So that gives you a real good idea. There's something about the soil in the Rancheria Grande. This is a wood implement that preserves organic material, and that's rare. So that's how we know what the Coahuiltecan world partly was. There's other sites that I could have showed you that has the same thing, but this one was one of the best pictures. In terms of the Spanish Enlightenment ideology and the golden ratio, this is San Jose de los Corralitos, the rancho. And when we overlay I worked on this back